Today's Monday, June 9th, and I know that I haven't been as disciplined getting back to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos. Failed a little bit in the past few weeks. That's okay. Those things are going to happen. It's just part of this. It's rebounding and doing what you have to do. That's what it takes. Get yourself back on track. You're going to leave the path. It's going to happen, but you just got to get back on track. If you take a detour on a trip and you stay on that detour, well, you're going to be Lord knows where. But if you get back, follow the map, find the next way back on, the next entrance ramp, and get going, then you're okay. So I woke up this morning and did my morning disciplines and thought about what I was going to say today, and I wrote down some stuff, which I'm going to read in a minute. But the day began, and I had a few meetings that I knew would happen, but there were potentially some really good things, but added some stress. I can't be super specific right now, but I will. Maybe by the time someone's watching this, I may have already. But so, you know, I went to my wife and said, "Hey, babe, I need just a few minutes. I'm going to go up in my office and I'm going to meditate." And, you know, of course she said, "Yeah, great, no problem." But I got to tell you the significance of that. So if you want a spouse that is supportive of you. Now, she didn't have to drop what she's doing and do it with me. She doesn't have to be fully invested in the process that I'm going through, and that's okay. What you don't want, and you can't have, is someone, if you're on this side, like a tug of war, and you're pulling, you know, if they can't pull with you, that's okay. But you definitely don't want them pulling the other direction. You don't want them, you know, their negativity offsetting your positivity. I'm blessed in that, as I said, my wife may not be going through the strictness that I am, but she's certainly there for me. And she's maybe not even pulling the rope, she's pulling me, which is in effect helping. So it just a little aside, the support system is really important. If you don't have that, that doesn't mean you can't do this. Ultimately, it's up to you. And, you know, you can't blame it on anyone else either. I'm just talking about ways to make it easier. So when I went and meditated, I thought, you know, as I said, some things were very stressful, not exactly knowing how I'm going to make it all work. You start getting those thoughts like, oh my God, what if I can't? I had to back off and go, wait, no. The job is not to figure out how to do it. It's to believe that it's done already, and that when the inspiration comes, you'll know what to do, and you take action and do it. Doesn't matter whether you've got it figured out at the point or not. In fact, if you had it figured out, you probably wouldn't be trying to manifest it. So as I was meditating, I got myself in the right state of mind, started with my gratitude as always, which always transitions me into the right way of thinking. And I did something a little different. I said, you know, I want a sign, something, not the good things, those are all great signs, but just something kind of specific today, something particular. I couldn't even think of anything. I didn't even try to. I literally just put that out there and let it go, started feeling better, and actually kind of forgot about that part of the day when I checked the mail, and I got what actually looked like a bill in, and it's from a company that, it's a nonprofit company called Undo. They retire medical debts. Now, full disclosure, this isn't a big bill. This isn't life-changing, life-altering. But anyway, it's a debt from 2018. They tell you, hold this for your records. They give you their IRS number and all, and they said, we paid this bill to the hospital that I had, I think some test, I think it was a blood test or something. But they say, hey, you know, you can go to your provider if you need to show them this, but the debt's retired. They've paid it off. And after I was reading, I thought, wow, wait, there it is. You know, it'd be easy to mark that off and go, oh, you know, great, $72. You know, like I said, it's not changing your life, but it does change your life when you put it in perspective. So as I was meditating, I thought, I need to do something, show something a little specific. And I wrote down some things that I do that I kind of read over. Sometimes I don't actually read this and it's in my head, because if I'm waking up and it's not right there by the bed, I have a bad habit if I'm in the office in the afternoon, or maybe I'm reading it in there. So I just thought I'd go over it real quick, and put my old man glasses on. At the very top, I put, take a few moments and release any negative thought. I have proven beyond a doubt that this works. First one, when God created me, He blessed me with His power, the power to create my own reality. Number two, whether I realize it or not, I do create my reality. And what that means is you're doing it. You may not want to believe it. It doesn't matter. It's like gravity. You don't have to believe in it. Step off a cliff. There you go. Number three, I'm so blessed to have such a beautiful and loving wife who takes care of me in every possible way and is an awesome support system. We are so blessed to have our family. It is such a blessed feeling to have the perfect home for our family. My parents were going to take care of our granddaughter and our daughter. And what that is I'm envisioning the home that we are living in that reality. The next, I feel so incredible building a strong, healthy body. We are so blessed to have the power to create the financial abundance that we have. And then in the end, I can never doubt this power. God created me in His divine image, and I am part of His infinite power. So you don't have to use mine. Create your own. Get these disciplines. Do them. I promise you. Go back to the beginning of my videos and look. I am nowhere near the end of the road, but it's a big difference I've made already. And some of the things that happened today, there's some huge changes coming, even more so, that it's outstanding. And you can do this. So if you're doubting, if you're suffering, if you're stressed, anxious, not only don't give up, look in the mirror and realize what you're looking at. You're looking at the creation in the image of God. He created you, and He gave you that power. You can do anything. You just do it.